Principal Trinity College, Chairman and members of the Rugby Dinner Committee, distinguished guests, fellow past rugby mates, and my 1994 teammates. Today, I have the honor of proposing the toast of the game on behalf of my captain and friend, the late Sampath Agarwal. Who is deeply missed by all of us. I thank the organizing committee for this invitation and would like to dedicate this speech to Sampath and the 1984 team. I would also like to pay tribute to the 1984 captain, Trinity captain, Dushanth Vijay Singh, who also passed away in 2015. While it's heartbreaking, unprecedented that both captains of the respective 84 teams have passed on, their memories and feats will never be forgotten. Rugby, as we know, is more than just a game. It is a testament to the indomitable spirit of athletes who push their limits and inspire all. A sport that requires strength, speed, agility, and unwavering determination. Today, we celebrate the victories of our teams, the moments of sheer brilliance, tries scored, and the tackles made. But let us also celebrate the lessons learned through defeat, the character built in the face of adversity, and the bond that has been forged amongst teammates. These achievements extend far beyond the field, shaping the individuals they have become. It's now time to reminisce on the achievements of Sampath and the 84 team. We started the season with a bang for the first match against Ananda. We were leading 10-0 with 10 minutes remaining. The Ananda supporters were not impressed with our second try and decided to flaunt their pugilistic skills. Let's just say that we were thankful referees did not carry yellow and red cards in that era. The match was promptly called off. The headlines the following morning read, "Lorne linesman assaulted." We continued the season with 4 consecutive victories, including a 17-3 drubbing of St. Peter's. Our 5th match was against Isipatana. The match was billed as the clash of the giants. The journalists were not pleased with our nil-all scoreline and wrote, "Isipatana and Royal disappoint 8,000 fans." We were happy to continue our unbeaten streak. After beating the Joes and a week prior to the first leg, we came up against our old adversaries from Mount Lavinia. The journalists were correct when they predicted Blues battle looks close, as we won the Michael Gunratha Trophy 9 points to 3. We never did set scoreboards on fire, but we were unbeaten. This was a reflection of our worthy opponents, and even today, we maintain that mutual respect that was built on the field. Moving on to the Bradby, we defeated Trinity by 3 points at the first leg, and even though it was a slender margin, we had broken the voodoo of the past 3 years. Before the second leg, we defeated Dharmaraja, giving us a second batch of 4 consecutive victories, and the question was whether this trend would continue into the second leg in Kandy. Trinity were playing at home and had not lost in Kandy that season. They were aiming at 4 consecutive Bradby victories Overnight rains and intermittent showers hampered free-flowing rugby. Both teams that day had opportunities to score via penalty kicks but failed. The game ended in a 0-all draw. The pattern of 4 victories followed by a 0-all draw was repeated. Trinity maintained the undefeated home record, and we maintained our unbeaten record, but most importantly, we took home the Bradby Shield after a lapse of 3 years. A week later, we were back in action at the Sevens. Sampath was injured and Vice-Captain Ajit Gunasekara led the team. Isipathana had won it in the previous 4 years. We met them in the semi-final and prevailed, thanks to a last-minute try by Ajit Veeratunga. That confidence took us to a resounding victory over St. Peter's in the final to win the Philip Bultons Trophy. For the first time in the history of rugby at Royal, we had won all 3 trophies on offer, and that record stood for many years. Winning the Sevens and the Gunratha Trophy was great, but bringing the Bradby Shield to Reed Avenue was the ultimate triumph. All stats and achievements aside, the motivation to win the Shield was a promise to Bangkok, which did materialize. That year, 9 players from Royal represented the Colombo schools. And a credit to Trinity as well, as 8 from their team represented the outstation schools. This spoke volumes of the high standards maintained by both schools. To our coaches, the late Udeka Tenakun and Malik Samarikraman, I say thank you, as all this couldn't have been achieved without your commitment and dedication. We would also like to acknowledge the roles played by Ms. Jagat Fernando, the late Dr. V.C.D. Silva, Sujanta Kumar and Iqbal Hassan, who did mold us be that champion team. The watchful eye of Suma sir in the background was ever present. For that, we are grateful. I would also like to honor the memories of Sanjay Sikera, Kisun Amarasinghe, and Sampath Agarwal from Royal, Arjuna De Silva, Anjana Disanayaka, and Dushyant Vijayasinghe from Trinity, 6 stalwarts of rugby who will never be forgotten. To conclude, a few words about Sampath, whose legacy is one of leadership, dedication, and friendship. He was a true inspiration to our team. His leadership inspired his teammates to give their best. It showed his passion to the game, always encouraging others to enjoy the game as much as he did. His friendship was one that never ended when the game stopped. We could count on him on and off the field. Sampath's dedication to through the game of rugby continued through his coaching of the junior rugby teams, and he was a regular volunteer at the Royal College Summanavaratnam Junior Sports Academy. Sampath's legacy will live on through the many people he coached, led, and was a friend to, a true gentleman and a great role model. He will be remembered as one of the greats of Royal Rugby. I would like to share a favorite quote of Sampath, one that our team is familiar with. 14 players were always ready to help the 15th score try. Gentlemen of Royal, please rise and let's drink a toast to Royal Rugby.